everybody. Kyle and Olivia here. And I can't believe it, but this is like our 4th blog, and it's all from the last membership call that we had. It was just like, I was giving Kyle some props on the break between recordings.
I like it.
I'm like, he's so brilliant. It's like so much wisdom, so many nuggets of beautiful knowledge in one call. So our membership calls are weekly calls that we have. You can get on 4 calls a month for $100. It's a no-brainer. It's super fun. We have an amazing, solid community that we've developed on there, and we have a couple options for you. I'll tell you how to get all signed up, but your first call is free, so we'd love to have you join us. And we decided that we were really going to start bringing a lot of those tidbits, those juicy tidbits into our vlogs, because we didn't want anybody to miss out on them. We wanted to entice you to join us, because it's like every person that comes adds so much. We can't imagine it without them, that we really feel like we're missing out because you're not there. So we really hope you join us.
I was just remembering like a couple weeks ago we did, I don't know, we had like 12 people on there. I did 5-minute coaching on each one, and just like bam, 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 you know, and just everybody's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then everybody gets the benefit of everybody else's insights too. So
yeah,
it's
he's
incredible.
amazing. He can coach 12 people in an hour. Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing. And just what a blessing it is to actually get one-on-one coaching from Kyle, because it's out of range for some people. You know, it's like not all of us can have the top dog be our personal coach, but on membership you literally can.
That's true.
It's amazing.
That's
a lot of other teachers don't have this kind of opportunity, so we're really lucky, and take advantage of it before he gets too famous. That he doesn't have time for all of us anymore.
My ego gets too big.
But one of the things that came up on our call last night was one of the people was saying that they were really anxious because they had a dream that was really intense. And I think Kyle, there was like a weird version of Kyle that showed up in the dream. It was great.
I had hair in her dream.
Yeah.
This is terrifying.
But Kyle had a really beautiful explanation of what he thinks that dreams are. I know for me, I've always kind of wondered, how does our brain process all of this information? Because I have some weird dreams sometimes. So I just wanted him to share his insight around it.
I think it's fascinating because, you know, I've worked with a lot of people, they bring their dreams, and like over the years, I just kept using inquiry, you know, and that's how I've discovered most of the things I've learned. Isn't really because I'm smart, it's because I ask good questions, and then people tell me stuff, and I said, oh, that's amazing. It feels more like discovering than inventing, really, most of the philosophy, because I just ask people questions, they tell me, and then I have that knowledge from and then it works for somebody else. So what I found with dreams, which is really interesting to me, and this is the way I view it, is that nighttime and rest is a time for repair. We know this scientifically. It's time for mental, psychological, and even physical repair, rest is. So I imagine like when I go into rest at night and I've had bumps and dings during the day, things that I've had to face or felt or all that stuff, and it's time to relax, that healing wants to go on. There's a process that wants to repair all that stuff. And normally, if I have a good night's sleep, it just all gets automatically repaired. But then, like we know, life at altitude is there can be emotional pain that blocks me from resolving certain things, or ego, or voids, or drive. And so for me, like when a dream comes up, it means that my body's trying to resolve something that's happened today, some wound, some experience, trying to resolve it and heal it. And it comes up against either pain, a belief, a concept, a void, a drive that isn't really inconsistent with life, with altitude, right? And so as it tries to heal or repair, like something somebody said to me or something that happened and it brings up pain, is now I can't resolve it, I'm stuck. So there's this process where we become more conscious, like our consciousness wakes up, our thinking conscious mind wakes more and more up, trying to resolve the thing. So if you have a dream and it's a little wonky and then gets resolved, like I was giving an example of, like I used to have these dreams where I'd be falling and it would be terrifying, and then all of a sudden like something would shift and then I'd go zoom and I'd start flying, you know, or zooming. That would be like the dream resolving. Like I was falling, I had this thing, and then all of a sudden something healed, and then now I'm flying instead of falling. So when we do dream work, if it doesn't resolve, if I, you know, there's times when I wake up, or I wake up because, you know, because the arc of the story, the dream, like the hero's journey, doesn't resolve, that means that there's some block in me. So an example that I've used before around that would be like, if a monster is chasing me and I can't get away, then that means that my psyche is somehow assigned monstership to something that is actually maybe good or beneficial to me. Like if I could just stop and say, "Oh, I love you, monster," then it would be resolved. So if love is dangerous, maybe I make love the monster in my dream. Or if success is dangerous, then I make success the monster in my dream. And I can't think about this. I can only, because it can't resolve. So if I keep having that dream, it means the same issue that I've assigned and identified this thing. So when I work with people around dreams, I use inquiry method, you know, again, getting out of our head into our inner knowing. And you know, hold a special space so that we can really identify what those unresolved elements are in the dream, and so that we can come to that realization. Just in the same way we realize emotional pain or beliefs about ourselves, we can use the dream and have had really profound breakthroughs with people working through dreams. So just try it out. Start thinking about your dreams as your psyche trying to resolve itself, and when it doesn't resolve, it means that there's something to learn or grow on or develop within yourself.
Amazing. Well, then once you have that insight, bring it to the members call so you can get coaching around
Yeah,
it.
I'll do it right there.
You can solve it in 5 minutes.
That's right.
You know that. Perfect. So we hope that you do join us. Head over to our website, lifeataltitude.com. Then click on membership and go to that page. You can sign up really easily from there. Like I said, your first call is free, and yeah, bring your dream work. We would love to work through it. It's so interesting to me. When Kyle was working with somebody through their dream last night, I was like, oh, I've never thought about that, or the symbolism in it, and it seemed really poignant and on target. So I'd love to hear your dreams.
And it's one of the great things about membership is you get the benefit from everybody else's vulnerability and work, just like at the mountain experience. And it's like cumulative. It's really powerful.
It is, yeah. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.